You've been lied to. That voice telling you you're not enough, that awkwardness in social situations, that anger you're ashamed of, those aren't flaws. They're your untapped superpowers waiting to be unleashed. And the people who told you to hide them, they're terrified of your true power. For years, I thought my intensity was too much, that my need for deep conversations made me weird. But here's what I discovered, that weirdness isn't something to fix. It's the exact authenticity the world is starving for. Today, we're diving into shadow work, the ancient art of transforming your greatest shame into your greatest strength. Here's what's really happening. You feel fundamentally broken, like there's something wrong with your core programming. Whether you're the quiet one who has brilliant ideas but never speaks up, the people pleaser who can't say no without drowning in guilt, or the ambitious person hiding behind false humility, you've been convinced that your natural traits are problems to solve. You respond to every text within minutes, apologize for taking up space in conversations, and say yes to every favor while your own dreams collect dust. Or maybe you're the opposite. You want success so badly, it scares you. So you play small and call it being humble. You've tried everything. Meditation, affirmations, confidence courses, but nothing sticks because you're fighting a war against your own nature. You're like someone trying to drive with the parking brake on, wondering why you're not moving forward. The ancient Hermetic principle of polarity reveals the truth. Everything has two poles. Your weakness is just the shadow side of your strength. But you've been taught to fear your shadow, to repress it, deny it. Here's the problem. What you resist persists, and what you deny controls you. Let me paint you a picture. You know someone who seems perfect on the surface. They're always helping others, never say no, always have the right response in social situations. They follow every spiritual teaching about love and light. But watch their eyes during conversations. There's a tiredness there. Their laugh sounds rehearsed. They talk about their dreams in past tense like they've given up. They get disproportionately frustrated over small things because they never allow themselves to feel frustrated about the big things. They've become an emotional vending machine. Insert problem, receive solution. But inside, they're running on empty, wondering why they feel so disconnected from their own life. Maybe this is you. Maybe you've spent so long being who everyone else needs you to be that you've forgotten who you actually are underneath all that performance. Here's what changed everything for me. I realized my flaws weren't bugs in my system. They were features I'd been taught to see as problems. Your social awkwardness? That's your authenticity refusing to play fake games. Your sensitivity? That's emotional intelligence that can read rooms like a supercomputer. Your need for solitude? That's your mind requiring depth while others stay shallow. Your anger? That's your inner warrior demanding respect. Your selfishness? That's healthy boundaries trying to emerge. Your ambition? That's your soul refusing to play small. This is the power of polarity, the ancient understanding that you cannot have light without darkness, that true transformation comes from integrating opposites, not eliminating them. Think about the people you actually admire. They're not one-dimensional. Look at someone like Taylor Swift. She turned her crazy ex-girlfriend reputation and emotional intensity into her greatest strength, writing songs about heartbreak and revenge that millions connect with. Or Joe Rogan. His willingness to be curious, ask dumb questions, and admit when he doesn't know something made him one of the most influential voices in media. They became magnetic because they were whole. But here's where it gets interesting. This wisdom spans cultures and centuries. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, was deeply introspective, yet led an empire. He didn't try to become an extrovert or eliminate his darker impulses. He learned to work with his complete nature consciously. Japanese philosophy embraces this through wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection, in the cracks that make something uniquely beautiful. Your shadow isn't something to fix, it's something to integrate. The medieval alchemists discovered this too. In their quest to transform lead into gold, they found that the darkest phase, the negrito, was essential. You had to descend into darkness before creating gold. You had to face what you'd been avoiding. Here's what most people miss about creating the life you want. You can only create from wholeness. When you're rejecting parts of yourself, you're literally cutting off your power supply. It's like trying to run a computer with half the circuits disconnected. Your external reality is always reflecting your internal state. As above, so below. As within, so without. When you're fragmented inside, your life becomes fragmented outside. Stop. Right now, stop running from yourself. That thing you're most ashamed of, that's your power in disguise, screaming to be unleashed. Your quietness isn't shyness, it's selectivity. You're not socially awkward. You're authentically refusing to play surface-level games. Your sensitivity isn't weakness, it's your superpower to connect on levels others can't reach. Your anger isn't a character flaw, it's your inner fire demanding you stop being a doormat. Your selfishness isn't evil, it's your soul trying to teach you boundaries. Your ambition isn't arrogance, it's your greatness refusing to hide. Pause this video right now. Think of one thing you're ashamed of about yourself. Feel how that shame sits in your body. Now ask yourself, what if this trait served a purpose? What if it's not a bug, but a feature you've been programmed to reject? The shadow isn't your enemy, it's your secret weapon. It's been locked away, holding all the power you've been desperately seeking in courses, books, and other people's approval. You feel stuck because you're fighting yourself, and you can't win a war when half your army is chained in the basement. Shadow work isn't about becoming a bad person. It's about becoming a complete person. When you embrace your shadow, you stop projecting your rejected parts onto others. You stop being triggered by confident people because you're no longer trying to be like them. You stop attracting energy-draining situations because you're finally honoring your true nature. Instead, you become magnetic in your own unique way. You become powerful through authenticity. You become free to be exactly who you are. The ancient principle of polarity teaches us that life isn't about choosing light over dark. It's about dancing with both. You're not here to eliminate your shadow. You're here to integrate it, to become the alchemist of your own soul. Your shadow work is your soul work, and your soul work is the foundation of everything else you want to create. This moment right here, this is your crossroads. You can close this video and go back to hiding, or subscribe and start the most important journey of your life. Most people choose comfort, choose power instead.